Hey guys, this is Elias with Softly, and in today's video we're gonna import JetEngine picker fields using WP All Import. Now guys, the first thing we're gonna do is to upload our file, and I'm just gonna blast through this, selecting the JetEngine post type I created just for this example. Continue to step 2, and here we have our data. Now guys, we have other videos where we dive a lot more into details about how to import JetEngine fields. You can find there some repeaters, some galleries, text fields, choice fields and whatnot, and all of that using real world examples. Now for these videos purposes, we're just gonna focus on the picker fields, which are date time, color picker, and icon picker. So we don't need super complex data for that. So I've just generated this and I'm going to continue to step 3 so we can get all of this data imported. Now let's just be done with the title, drag and drop that here, and that's it. And scroll down to the JetEngine Add-On section. Now here you need to enable whatever field groups you have. And in my case, I only have one, so I enable that. And then we have our fields. We only have 5 fields here. I can actually show you guys right here in the post type. I'm gonna add a new post type, and you can see here the title and the 5 different fields. So we have here this date picker, then we have the time picker, date time picker, color picker, and icon picker, right? So it's very straightforward, guys. So I'm just gonna continue with our import, dragging and dropping some stuff here. Now for this date field, you could select a value from this pull down, right? So for example, if I select today, maybe, let's select today's date. So this same date, it's gonna get imported to all 1000 records. And this is usually not what we want, because in most cases, all of the dates are different per record. So for example, this record has this date, so this one has a different one, and so on and so forth, right? So you may want to use an element from your import file, right, in this field. So you can do that, dragging and dropping whatever date format you have, and WP All Import will use the str2time function to just translate that format to wherever JetEngine is using in your field, right? So WP All Import will do the same with the time. So I'm gonna drag and drop my time here, right? You could select a value from here, but I'm gonna drag and drop an element from my file. And again, WP All Import will use the str2time function to translate this so it's usable by JetEngine. Now, same here, guys, with the date time. If you click on it, you will find this UI where you can select a date and time directly from here. But you can drag and drop the value like so, and it will work too. You can even drag and drop the date, right? And then you can add the time like so, and it will work too. WP All Import won't limit you to use a specific value into any of these fields. You can do pretty much whatever you want here. You need to specify the hex code preceded with a hashtag. So I have that right here. So let's drag and drop that. And for the icon picker, you just need to specify the icon's class name. For example, you have this FA user, so you need to use that same format. Now I have the same format here. For example, this is FA envelope, right? So this one is FA user, music, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna drag and drop that here. And with this, we're pretty much ready with our import fields. So let's just continue to step 4. And here in step 4, well, we will need to choose a unique identifier. Now you can drag and drop a value from here, multiple values actually, and try to find a value that's truly unique for all 1000 records. So maybe an ID is a good unique identifier because it's usually unique, right? But if you don't want to overthink this, you can always click on the auto detect button. All right. But since this is some randomly generated data, I can't be sure that all of these titles are unique. So I can add a little bit more complexity to this unique identifier by adding a dash here, and I'm gonna drag and drop my color picker element. And with this, I believe we can find a truly unique value. But if you want to make this a little bit more complex, you can always maybe add, say, this icon picker I believe it's gonna be a combination of elements that's gonna be truly unique for all 1000 records here. So let's go with that. These settings, I'm just gonna leave them as they are, but they are pretty much self-explanatory, guys. So if you read them, you will know what they do, or you can just hover on the question mark and it will give you a brief description of what this option does. Now guys, we do have other videos where we cover this in more detail, right? So if you want to know more, just check them out in our channel or go to our website at wpolimport.com, click on the docs menu, and you will find there a lot more info on all of this. Now guys, finally we have here the scheduling options, which are pretty much one of the most powerful features in WPL import because it will allow you to run this import automatically on a schedule. Say maybe you have a provider that gives you a feed file, right, with some properties or whatever, and this feed is updated every single day. Well, you don't need to run this import manually and do all of this stuff every single day. You can just automate that using WPL import scheduling options, and you have two options there. You can either use our automatic scheduling options or use cron jobs, and your data will get imported at whatever schedule you set that up to run, right? So pretty cool. Go to our website at wpolimport.com, check out our channel on YouTube, and you will know a lot more about the scheduling options. For now, I'm just going to continue with my import, and I'm going to click on this confirm and run button. Now this is just going to take a few seconds while WPL import creates all of our records, so I'm just going to let it run, and it should be done real quick. So yeah, WPL import says it's finished importing our JetEngine picker fields. So let's see if that's true. I'm gonna let's open this first one. And there you go, guys. We have our title, this date field, then we have our time field, and here we have the date time field and the date time data. We remember, guys, we used these two elements and the data is the same, so it worked. Then we have our color picker, so that's cool, and the icon picker too. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much it. That's how you import JetEngine picker fields using WPL import and the JetEngine Import Add-on. Now again, guys, we have other videos where we dive in a lot more details about how to import JetEngine custom fields, and we have some repeaters, some galleries and whatnot using real world examples. So if that's something that interests you, just check out the other videos in our channel, check out our website at wpolimport.com. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.